May I call on Patrick to lead the prayer? In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Thank you, Patrick. Before you take your seat, kindly check if there is a pieces of paper under your chair. Pupils, what do you do to help at home? Yes, Sophia. Watering the plant and washing the dishes. Very good. Class, do you have a favorite animal? Yes, you have. Would you like to hear a story entitled The Mouse and the Lion? The story is all about the mouse and the lion. A lion was sleeping. A tiny mouse ran over the lion's back and sat on its head. The lion woke up and caught the tiny mouse on its big claws. I will eat you, roared the lion. Please, mighty lion, please don't eat me. Let me go and I promise to repay your kindness. You are a funny one, you are, laughed the lion, and let the tiny mouse go. The lion could not stop laughing, eh? The lion was caught in a hunter's net. The lion roared. It struggled and struggled. Then in a roar again, but the ropes of the net were strong. The tiny mouse heard the lion's roar. It ran as fast as it could and found the lion struggling in the net. The tiny mouse began to gnaw at the ropes. It gnawed and gnawed. Finally, it gnawed through the ropes, and the lion was free. Do you like the story? Who are the character of the story? Yes, the mouse and the lion. Character is one of the elements of the story. Who are the character again? Yes, the mouse and the lion. Where did the story happen? Yes, at the forest. When and where the story happened is called setting. Another element of the story. What happened to the lion? Yes, the lion was caught in a hunter net. And it is now the problem of the story. What did the tiny mouse do? Yes, the tiny mouse helped the lion, and the tiny mouse gnawed the ropes. Yes, and that's the solution of the story. Another elements of the story. So how did the story end? Yes, the lion was free and thanked to the tiny mouse. And that is the ending of the story. And it is also the another elements of the story. This time, we will have a game. I will divide the class into two groups. All you need to do is you will identify the setting, the characters, the problem of the story, the solution, and the ending. Class, are you done? Okay. Again, what are the elements of the story? Yes, the elements of the story are the characters, the setting, the problem, the solution, events, and the theme. What will you do if you see animal caught by the hunter's net? Yes, you will help the animal to free from the hunter's net. Class, let's have another activity, but it is an individual activity. All you need to do is you will identify the elements of the story and you will encircle the correct answer. Let us check this activity and I will call you one by one to answer this question. The first question is, where did the story happen? The story happened in the forest and we will identify the elements of the story. If it is character, setting, or ending. So the answer in this is the setting. Why? Because the setting is refer to the places or where the story happened. Second question is, who are the character in the story? The character in the story is the lion and the mouse. So we will also identify the elements of the story. If it is solution, problem, or character. So lion and the mouse is the character. Why? Because character refers to the person or an animal who act in the story. The third question is, what was the lion's problem? The lion's problem is, the lion was caught in the hunter's net. and we will identify the elements of the story. If it is character, ending, or problem. So, the lion was caught in the hunter's net. It is the problem. Fourth is, how was the tiny mouse solve the problem? The mouse helped the lion. And we will also identify the elements of the story. If it is the problem, solution, or character. So, the mouse helped the lion. It is the solution. The last is, how did the story end? The lion was free and thanked the mouse. We will also identify the elements of the story, if it is character, setting, or ending. So, it is the ending of the story. So, I have here another activity entitled Ten Hen by Marina G. Hippolito. So, let us read the story. Ben's farm has 10 hens. Ben feed the hens every day. He set them free until 10 in the morning. Ben sees to it that the chicken are the hope before the he leaves for school. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ben counted the hens. Father Rin, the 10th hen is missing. Ben shouted. No, Ben. Rin is in the pen. So give Rin. Father replied. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ben happily counted the 10 hens. Now he has 10 hens in her coop. So all you have to do is you will identify the elements of the story in a semantic way. So you will start now answering. Are you done, class? Let's check your answer. Who are the characters in the story? Yes, Sophia. Yes, it is the father and Ben. What is the problem of the story? The problem of the story is the 10th hen is missing. The solution of the story is Ben found his hen. And then the ending of the story. Okay, let us check your answer. So, who are the characters in the story? The character in the story is fathers Ben and Ben. The setting is in their house. The problem of the story is that the 10th hen is missing. The solution of the story is that Ben found his hen. The thing is, Ben happily counted the 10 hens and now he has 10 hens in his coop. Now, pass your paper to the front. But before you go home, I will give you an assignment. And is you will read the story about the ghost with the golden egg. And you will identify the what you have to do for your assignment is that you will read the story about the ghost with the golden egg. And you will identify the character, the setting, the problem of the story, the solution, and the ending. Do you understand, class? Okay. So, that's all for today. Goodbye, class.